Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Unit 3, Supply and Demand. Well, what did we do last week? Last week, we really discussed the basis for international trade. You said, wait a minute, what's he talking about? Well, remember, we began by looking at models, and then we looked at comparative advantage versus absolute advantage, and we used that production possibility frontier model to explore how we could determine whether or not there was a comparative advantage. We found that even though trading partners might not be absolutely best at everything, that still, if they had that comparative advantage, which means they're producing at a lower marginal opportunity cost, then they could specialize in that kind of product and trade the excess. Exactly what happens with our clothing being made in various countries around the world. Why is our clothes made there? As we talked about in the seminar, we used to make all our clothes right here in our own country. Now those clothes are made in foreign countries because those countries have a lower marginal opportunity cost in manufacturing those clothes. And we benefit by the very fact that we get to purchase those clothes at a much lower price. So, what are we going to deal with this week? We're going to deal with supply and demand. We're going to look at what is demand, and how does it work. We're going to look at the other side of the coin, what is supply, and how does supply work. And then we're going to try to find out how buyers and sellers come together in a marketplace and establish an equilibrium price, a price that everybody is happy with, and that the most product is sold at that price, and the most sellers are happy at that price. And again, we'll go into the details about that a little bit later. Okay? So, what kind of things do you need to remember? Well, first off, remember that this week there are some videos that you need to watch. Okay? Those videos appear in the reading link. So you go to Unit 3, click on the reading icon, and there's another icon there under the reading that says videos. It's going to be videos 1 through 5. They give you another explanation of that supply and demand model. And then video number 8 and video number 9 are going to be equally important. Video number 8, the first 4 minutes or so of that, will really be a help to you in question number 2 on your assignment. Video number 9 just tells you a roadmap, if you will, on how you would analyze a supply and demand problem. And we will be dealing more with supply and demand throughout the course. Okay, a couple things. In doc sharing, there is a product. I'm going to put a document in there that will help you on how to analyze supply and demand problems. It follows very much the 10-question system that I have in video number 9. A couple other things to remember. Remember how important it is to have a reference at the end of your initial discussion post where you answer the question for that week. It's worth 2 points each week, and I hate to see you throw away points. So get those points. You know how to contact me, obviously through my university email, or more importantly, you can use my personal email because it comes through on my phone. So I get it right away. You can always call me. I give you my phone number repeatedly, and that way if you do have questions, sometimes I can explain it in words easier than I can type it. So with that, we'll see you in the seminar. And obviously, if you have any questions, get a hold of me. And I want to thank you for viewing this video. Y'all have a great week.